It's time for Sunrise with the Sleepy Boys.
Forgive us, Father, for we are about to sin and be very naughty boys.
I saw a commercial recently. Was it a commercial or was it? It was no. It was a TikTok. But it had the vibes of a commercial. It just had a bunch of different people talking like, "Oh, let me get a soda," or what like what kind? And it's like, oh, and then it had another Midwest guy come. He's like, "Oh, can I get a pop?"
And everyone knew what he meant, and not what anyone else meant.
No, but then the two of them started arguing, just insulting one another. And then the Texas guy came in and was like, "Yeah, can I get a Coke?"
I fuck you.
and then the other two turned on him.
That drove me the craziest. The first time I went to a KFC in Texas, and they offered, like, their meal was like, all right, you get a 2-piece, your choice of side, and a Coke, and they served Pepsi products, and I was like, fuck you. Just
Hold on a second. No, they did not.
I swear to God, it's the one on Riverside.
No.
Yeah.
That's look. Even as a Pepsi fan, I find that offensive.
Agreed.
You want to know something funny, guys?
No one cares.
I forgot to get my microphone to start recording, so we are 3 minutes in. Nothing I said has anything good to work with right now.
Right. That doesn't mean that Jeff and I weren't talking.
Oh no, I got your guys' stuff. Don't worry about that.
Good.
It's just my stuff.
God.
My stuff got fucked.
Oh, good. We don't care about you.
That's fine. I barely care about me at all.
Jasmine's right next to me. She's like, "You're so mean."
No, we're so
only when Jeff's here. It's only when Jeff's here that you're an asshole.
It's true. It's only when Jeff's here that I'm an asshole to Mark.
It is.
Well, the thing is,
absolutely astounding.
When Jeff's here, there's a certain pecking order that's established. It's like when Key's here, I'm not mean to you, I'm mean to Key.
We've established the pecking order a number of times.
About me. When I'm here, we're just mean to Mark.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, Mark.
I thought it was just our normal thing.
Here's the thing. I've actually sat down and gone, because I'm in charge of everything as far as the editing goes. When Brandon and Jeff are together, Mark gets shit on. When it's just Brandon or just Jeff, I don't get shit on. It's when you assholes are put together. You two are the fucking toxic as shit when you're together.
Is it that, or is that you're a snowflake that just can't take it?
I can take it. I've been doing a fucking...
I've seen his dildo. I know he can take it.
Did you send him that meme I sent you?
Which one?
See if I can find it. It was
I didn't mean to sound defeated like that, but you know what?
So did.
You sounded like you sounded like she beats you.
She does.
No, she does not.
She beats me mercilessly.
Good, you deserve it.
She says the bruises on her from work, but they're actually from hitting me.
She hits you so hard.
Or getting hit by you.
No, she bruises herself when she hits him.
Yeah.
It's like that episode of Always Sunny when Maureen Ponderosa threatens to take what's-his-ass to court.
Oh.
And she starts beating herself in the chest. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That actress had some bad, what's it called? Plastic surgery.
Jeff, how is it you're always the one that's critiquing people's plastic surgery?
Wait. Did she actually
come out and said that?
Did she actually have bad plastic surgery? I haven't looked her up.
She has said it.
Oh.
One episode I was just wondering more about her, so I just Googled her, and like the first thing that comes up is like her name, plastic surgery fuck ups, and how she's very vocal about.
That's not what you want associated with your name when you get Googled.
Well, it's because she's vocal about how she kind of bought into the Hollywood, you got to be perfect for everything thing. And as a result, she ended up getting some shitty plastic surgery. But she has since had it corrected.
Oh.
Did you know
You can send that to Mark,
I asked you what his Instagram was.
It's Wrexham.
A.K.A. Wrexham.
A.K.A.
Mark doesn't have
Raxum.
Instagram. He doesn't know how to use socials.
You're right, I don't. Did you guys know that fucking Maureen Ponderosa was in one of the fucking Beethoven movies?
Which one?
The dog or the pianist?
Yeah, you know the one where they adopt Beethoven the pianist and brought him into their family?
I don't know if you're talking about the movie Amadeus, which was a classic.
No, I'm talking about Beethoven the movie, like with the dog.
It also
Which
sounds
one?
like you're describing what we did with Stephen Hawking.
You know who else was in the second Beethoven?
Was it Beethoven the dog?
Yeah, I think it was. I think you killed his joke, bud.
It was Danny Masterson.
Dan. Oh yeah, the fucking.
Wait,
Right.
really?
Yeah, he
Yep.
played Seth.
The guy who it turns out is a rapist.
A rapist.
A rapist, which is really, really sad.
It also had
It
Charles Grodin, who was really gross for.
Who
Head
also
Chara?
sounds like his name is too close to scrotum.
Oh, that must have been a fun. Must have been a fun grade school experience.
I'm convinced that no matter how normal your name is, you probably didn't have a fun elementary school experience.
Oh
I mean,
shit!
I didn't
He
get it
didn't.
because of my name.
He didn't. He didn't.
Well,
die
your
well
last
either.
name, I mean, set you up for failure. So, I mean,
Yeah, but it wasn't until college that I realized my last name meant little girl or feminine.
Does it?
How'd you
oh
make it
my
that
god!
long?
I forgot that that's what it means.
Because I'm old enough that Google didn't exist.
What?
that is convenient.
Wait, I'm confused.
Google-
Say that again.
Okay,
Google is only like
Google did not exist when I was in middle and grade school. I don't know if it exists.
See, like
probably
I
existed when I was-
I think it existed, but it's not as prolific as it is now.
like I understand the words individually, but when he says them in a sequence like that, it doesn't make sense.
It's because he's stupid, Mark. It's okay.
Ah, he is the stupid one. Good.
He is the stupid
So,
one.
like, I, for the majority of my pre-college career, used Ask Jeeves because that was.
Oh my
The more
god, I
I
forgot
know.
about Ask Jeeves.
I loved Ask Jeeves, miss it, and I wish he would come back.
It's
He was
still
so
here.
lovely.
It still exists.
It's ask.com. It's not the same thing, Mark.
Ask Jeeves was just the kids' version.
No,
Oh,
it
it wasn't.
wasn't.
Oh, wasn't
No,
it?
it
That was
wasn't.
the
It was the
professional
original.
Where the fuck is Jeeves?
There were a bunch of search engines that were all running at the same time.
Oh, I remember the one I used to look up porn was searchforme.com. No, searchforit.com. That's what it was. Searchforit.com. My god.
Oh my god, I forgot about that one.
My parents
I never
wouldn't
even heard of that.
My parents would make sure our Google history was okay. They never thought to check other search engines.
Yeah.
Oh, my parents just didn't know that you could clear a history.
See, I didn't know I could do
Also
that till
fair.
I was in high school. So,
My parents made the mistake once of letting me on their profile. So I gave myself parental controls.
good job.
Yeah.
Proud of you, buddy.
I mean, come on. That's
Oh,
just like
that is a beautiful dog.
young kid learning porn. You gotta do it.
Alright, I'd be fine.
Do
with
what you
that.
got to do when you have to find the porn, man.
Bucky, you want a sister?
No, that's not what I said.
Bucky
I
already
didn't say
has
that.
a sister.
He has a sister.
Bucky already has a sister.
What?
No.
What, do you want to look after a little sister? I said I like a little sister,
Oh,
not
God.
brother. Yeah. Mwah. We're gonna get dummy shit.
Brandon, you're gonna get another dog. I'm so happy for you.
I don't.
I don't want it. I don't want a dog. I don't want it.
Go get
I don't
dummy
wanna. I should have just shut up. I shouldn't have said anything.
shit.
You should have just been like, "That's the ugliest dog I've ever seen."
Well, I can't lie. It was adorable.
Brandon, you lie all the time. What are you talking about? You can't.
I don't lie all the time. I just lie to you.
I just assumed that was just the standard across the board. I didn't realize.
No.
I didn't realize I was special, Brandon.
Yeah, you're special, boo.
Oh,
Nobody gets treated like shit like I treat you.
that's so true. I've been around you with other friends well enough. I know. Oh God.
Speaking of which, I got to hang out with Chad this weekend, so that was fun.
Chad Michaels?
Yeah, nailed it.
Aw.
Is he still the bad boy of skating?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I'm
Did
glad
he
you
tell
got.
you cool stories about Hillary Burton?
What?
Chad Michael Murray.
Oh.
Oh,
y'all leaned into this joke more than I was willing to put in.
that's fair.
That's kind of how it goes.
So I have a question for you, Brandon.
Okay, sweet. Hit me.
Okay, you're given the Infinity Gauntlet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're told that it only works for one specific purpose.
Snap Mark's balls off.
No, oh my God. Thank you, I guess. No, every time you snap your fingers, you get $1,000, but everybody within 500 yards of them of where you're at right then shits their pants.
My God, I never stopped snapping.
Oh my God. What's the downside? What's the catch?
Yeah.
There's no catch. My question to you is, what song do you listen to while you're snapping your fingers?
Working for the Weekend.
No. Let's see. I would play "The Bitch Is Back" by Elton John.
Let's see, what best songs to snap
Oh,
to?
no. I mean, with this specific one, it's very obvious, isn't it?
Oh no, I would do "Thunderstruck."
Oh, I would do
Every time it says thunder,
You just
thunder,
snap?
I snap my fingers.
That's pretty fucking great.
I still vote for Push It.
Push it real good. Chocolate Rain?
Either that or
That's a good
it's
one.
it's not unusual would also be
Talking Salty
good.
Balls.
The Weird Al Yankovic anthology?
Oh, My Heart Will Go On. I don't know why, but that's funny to me.
Well, then in that case, we got to throw in "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston.
You know what I would actually, now that I'm thinking about it, you know what I would do?
And then Bucky ran up and tried to put his tongue in her mouth.
I love.
Yeah, you
'cause
did.
She was clipping in and out, but it was beautiful.
Also, we might get a copyright strike for that, Jasmine.
That was
That's cool.
perfect.
I was just
We
not
clipped
cute
it the
enough.
perfect amount of times.
I would go to an airport. I would go to an airport, and I would just hang out.
Dude.
Mark can bleep it out enough that it won't matter.
I'm not gonna Mark. Absolutely. Or I have never in my entire life have wanted to go to Times Square during the ball drop at New Year's.
Oh my God.
But I would for this.
You know what? I'll do you one better. Disneyland.
How is that one better?
You would clear out the whole park.
I mean, you absolutely would. But how funny would it be everybody shitting their pants together at one time when New Year's coming in? You're supposed to be like hopeful and jovial. You're probably kissing the person that you love and also shit your pants.
Now hold on. Imagine being that person that's right at the edge of that 500 yards, and your significant other is beyond the range, so you shit your pants, and your spouse just looks at you like, "Are
What
you
did you
fucking
do?
kidding me right now?" Did you
We spent all day. We spent the last 2 days to get these spots, and you went and shit yourself?
Honey, I swear, I didn't mean to. Are you fucking kidding me? You disgusting. This is what my mother was right about you. My mother was 100% right about you. She told me you were going to shit yourself right in the middle of Times Square, and you did, just
You
like
know what?
Mom said.
She was right. You were always going to shit the bed. I just thought it was going to be with this relationship, not.
You are a despicable, disgusting, sorry excuse of a man.
Meanwhile, you snap your fingers again, and he just shits himself all over again.
Meanwhile, I'm standing in the middle of that 500-yard radius just counting my money. All right, I keep forgetting that the $1,000 is part of this because it's good enough without the $1,000 payment.
Look, I was gonna say, I mean, you don't even have to give me $1,000.
We only get to snap once, though. Am I
No.
understanding this correctly?
No. You can just do it as often as you want.
Oh, man. Then you know what I'm doing?
Yes, I did.
I am driving around town in the summer, just following every wedding announcement in the paper.
Oh. I'd go. I'd do like the like a recon thing where I'm just far enough away that I'm on the outskirts of a wedding party. So there's only it's just the one guy that shits himself at the wedding.
You're getting him right at the tip of the radius.
Yeah.
Just...
Or we now this might just follow me on this one. Or we just follow Key around without being seen.
That's devious, bro. That is fucking devious.
That's evil as shit.
Literally.
Dude, I think that wins. That might be we just follow because the best part is we get $1,000 every time we do it.
The other thing that I would want to do is I would go to every single graduation.
Oh, absolutely.
Ever.
Dude, I'm graduating at the end of the year probably. So if I could do this, I would just stand up on the as I'm like walking up across the stage. I'd do like the snap to finger guns, so everyone shits themselves twice.
Mm-hmm. You know, the dangerous thing is though, if the government found out that you had this ability, you would absolutely be put into war.
I mean, I'd be fine with that.
I mean,
would that be considered biological warfare, considering the enemies would shit themselves to death?
I just realized, yeah, like God, I just realized how far 500 yards is.
Yeah,
that's over. That's like over a quarter mile.
Yeah, you're fucking up an entire area
in every direction. Every direction.
I'm going to the Houston Rodeo and doing that.
You know what? I'm gonna go stand like outside of a daycare, and
guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go to church again.
I'm gonna go stand outside a daycare and snap. Wait for them to change all the children, and then snap again. You know what? I'd go to a high school, and I would just make them all shit themselves.
I'll tell you what.
I feel like Mark is actually like low key letting us know that he might shoot up a school.
I wouldn't shoot up a school. I'd just let them all shit themselves. It's completely different.
Oh, shit themselves. I thought you said shoot themselves.
No, I'm talking about going and snapping in the school.
Now I know.
Here's the issue. If Mark does it to the same school over and over and over and over, one kid is going to lose his mind, and he will shoot up the school.
I wouldn't do it repeatedly. I'd do it once, maybe twice a month.
No,
you are a lying liar who lies.
Mark finds out who that one kid is, and he follows him home. It makes him shit constantly.
Because, I mean, that kid's eventually going to be like, I might have IBS. Like, that's probably what's causing this.
What do you think that's going to do to people when they all just are like, oh my God, I have IBS, or I have something's going on. And then they get there and the doctor's like, you're a clean bill of health. I've never seen anybody as healthy as you are. Maybe cut down on some of the caffeine, but man, you're looking great. And they're just like, but I shit myself constantly, uncontrollably, and I don't even know I have to.
Brother, you might just need to stop shitting yourself. That sounds like a you problem, not a body problem.
They just look at you. They just look at you and your parents because, you know, and they're just like, so, you one of those hippie parents that just didn't teach your kids how to use the toilet because you care about the environment or something?
The parents look so ashamed of their child.
Well, also, they're probably ashamed too and don't know how to explain to their child that because they are also shitting themselves because they are within the 500-yard radius.
God, can you imagine going back to Friendswood High School and doing that?
Well, first off, class reunion. And second off, guys, I never thought I'd say this, but I think I'm going to follow Kid Rock on tour.
Guys, go to the Super Bowl.
Be different than when he shits himself on stage every night.
Yes, but every one of his fans deserves to do it too.
True. Go to the Super Bowl.
Could you imagine, Jeff? You're in an arena. a huge arena, and you're making everybody shit, but it's a 500-yard radius. There are innocent bystanders walking by the arena that are now just shitting themselves and don't understand why. And then they see not Chris Rock. And then they just see.
Mark, your Photoshop skills, please. Please make Chris into Kid Rock.
But then they just see Kid Rock's tour bus and they're like, oh, that's why.
Oh, man. That'd be fantastic.
So I don't know how good my skills are at Photoshop, whether I'd be able to put those two together. But have you ever
There's
seen
only one way to find out.
Have I ever shown you guys my rock collection?
I hate you.
I hate you too.
Oh, man. Tell you what. You better keep J.M. Pinkett Smith's name out their mouth.
Yeah.
I'm really upset that Stone Cold isn't in this picture.
He's the best at the rocks.
He's not a rock, though. He's a stone. Rocks and stones are different.
They're not. They're the same.
They're really not. It's amazing how much they're not. Also, so I was sitting down the other day.
Mark is pissing off all our geologist fans.
I don't give a shit about your metamorphic and fucking sedimentary or geolithic is the third
You're
one.
doing fantastic. Keep it up, buddy.
Yep, you're nailing it. Oh my god.
I mean, I got 2 of the 3 right.
Knocking it out of the park.
So
You want to run that first one by us again there, bud?
metamorphic.
That's I don't think that's what you said the first time though.
That's exactly what I said the first time.
Is
Metamorphic.
it? Okay.
There's metamorphic. There's sedimentary.
Well, now you've pulled up Google.
And igneous. That's what the third one is.
I heard the keystroke with that one.
I'm not
Pronounced igneous.
I'm not trying to hide the fact I was typing. I just was looking up the third one because I couldn't remember what it was called.
Yeah, but you're saying it
Igneous?
so
Everyone knows
confidently,
it.
like you're so proud of yourself.
I am confident that I found the right answer. Fuck
God, Mark,
me,
why don't
right?
you just go jerk
No.
yourself off while
You're
you're
confident
at it?
that Google gave you an answer.
It's true.
I went to find an answer on Google, and I found
Guys,
the answer.
I don't know what the big deal is. I sourced Wikipedia on my term paper.
So, speaking of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and Stone Cold Steve Austin, wrestling's fake, as we all know.
Oh boy. We're
But
on a warpath tonight, I guess.
But anime is also fake, right?
All right.
So, by the logic of negatives canceling out, anime about wrestling is fucking real.
You know what? I'll give you this one.
So, like, if you were to watch an
I'm
anime,
not going to give him that.
you got to give it to me, Brandon.
I don't have to. I don't have to give you shit.
I showed my work and everything.
Yeah, you showed your work when you got married, yet your wife didn't give you any love.
Oh, man. There goes Brandon's.
And there's my one per night.
Still, I can't be mad. I'm not mad. That was well executed.
Yep.
Not as good as my sick burn from last session.
No, the last one.
That was I don't remember what I said.
Yeah, you do.
No, I really don't actually. I'm pulling it up right now so I can re-listen to it.
I was going to say.
I did isolate that one clip.
What? You isolated what?
That one clip.
Okay.
Also,
got
I
it.
live in fucking student housing. You want to talk about? Oh yeah, I remember what it was now.
There it is.
It was Brandon was giving me shit for living in student housing. I was like, "Oh, look at me, I'm Brandon. My daddy bought me a house."
It was pretty good.
Probably the only good clapback I've ever had.
Yeah.
My favorite part is...
Which
Mark
is surprising
loves
because
Brandon
with
so
that
much.
huge asset you have, you'd think you'd have a lot of clapbacks. But
Hey-o! My favorite is that Mark loves Brandon so much that probably hurt Mark more than Brandon.
The funny thing is it didn't register what I was saying till after I had said it, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
he went on autopilot, and he was like, "Man,
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. That was hard. That was rough." And I was like, "No, man, that was funny as shit."
Yeah, I had to base Brandon's reaction on whether or not I could keep that in the episode, and I was like, "Okay, it was a good reaction."
I was like, that was fucking hilarious. Felt like it was so good. I was like, Mark's been working on that for the last 8 months.
Never once came to my mind until I was pissed off and drunk.
That's a fact.
That's a fact, Jack. Brandon, what was that fucking commercial in our area in Houston that was every single one of their fucking commercials ended with their kids saying that's a fact, Jack?
Divorce attorney?
No, Mark would remember that.
I want to say it was like a fucking furniture store or some shit.
Well, are you sure you're not thinking of That's a Fact Mac? Because there's Mattress Mac.
No, there was definitely a family-owned furniture.
What a stupid fucking name.
Mattress Mac is amazing. You don't talk shit about Mattress Mac.
Alright, tell Mattress Mac to get a less stupid fucking name.
He's so nice. He donates so much money in beds to homeless people.
Yes, because he's trying to make up for his stupid fucking name.
You're being rude, Madel.
Yeah, 100%. Jeffrey Little Girl is telling you who's got a stupid fucking name.
What is Jeffrey
starting our
translate
business
to?
16
Found
years
it.
ago.
Found it. I found it. I found the answer.
Godfrey, what?
We're focused on, and that's a fact, Jack.
It's the Hilton Furniture and Mattress in like the Houston area.
I gotcha. That's coming back to me.
And so it would be they'd go through their that peppy fucking thing that every commercial has to do, and then they get to the back and it's something about like lowest prices, and then the kids would come on, and that's a fact, Jack. And
Yeah.
then it came out that
Just like that.
the dad was beating the shit out of the kids so that they'd be on his
Thank
thing.
God.
I mean,
I was about to say, I hope one of them got hooked on heroin, but that's good enough.
all right then. Shit. Well, since clearly no topics are off the table tonight,
It's a fact, Jack.
do you guys you guys remember Vine, right?
Yeah.
I hope. Do you remember that Vine where it's like the guy was at a cafe and he was like, "Hey, is this allowed?" And the girl's like, "Hey, stop it." Hold
He
up.
was jacking off.
Hold up. No.
I also remember the Vine of that Asian dude that had the appliance store and had the long walk up down the hallway, and then he gets to the front of the camera. He's like, "I love refrigerators."
I have never seen that one.
Oh, it's amazing. It's gold.
Okay, hold up. So let me send you the Vine real
Find it.
quick. Here's the Vine I'm talking about. All right. So I asked you if you remember that Vine for a reason.
It's okay.
That's a fuck doll.
Excuse me?
Girl?
No, that
No.
Fucking.
no,
Oh my god.
that guy in that video is not a real person. That is a sex doll.
What?
So
That I didn't even register that until you said that.
So a lot of people have done extensive, like, in-depth videos about this, whether or not it's a doll. And there's a hyper-realistic sex doll company called Synthetic.
Yes, I'm aware of the company.
Of course you are.
I don't know
Brandon.
why I said that so emphatically.
I know.
Like,
Like, obviously I know that, you dumb bitch.
God, obviously, you know,
Is
I've only
Jasmine
had
not
one on
real?
order. Well, see, I can only tell you but so much because they haven't been officially approved yet. But
Wait, Brandon.
Hmm.
Did you get that white tiger doll you've been wanting?
no,
Not yet. They're still working on that
not
one.
yet.
Okay. But yeah, so to break this down, in addition to being a sex doll that costs thousands of dollars,
Oh, it's only like 2,500.
that's more than 1,000, so that would be multiple thousands. She also took it out in public to a cafe and was like making fuck me faces with said sex doll.
Guys,
With how much you seem to love waifus, I'm amazed that you're throwing this shade here.
I'm going to be honest. I bet that girl's amazing. So,
She seems great. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, let's see what this fucking I love refrigerators is all about.
I love trampolines is better.
I love refrigerators.
That was incredible, and I loved it. And I'm gonna watch it again. Because he doesn't just walk up, he walks up with the, like, fucking confidence of a man who just took the best shit of his life.
He
I
does.
love
It's not like he's
refrigerators.
pretending to be the leader, the sovereign leader of a very hostile nation.
Okay, let's
He
see
is
what this...
proud. It's amazing because there's no music, there's nothing. It's just a long walk. You even hear his white Nike tennis shoes just clip-clopping on the floor.
I really hope that was the whole commercial, like there was nothing after that. Hold on, I gotta see what this I Love Trampolines is about. I know it's gonna have dildos on it. So one of those videos was a hell of a lot louder than the other one.
It sure was.
And I'm gonna have some fun fucking with that. But also...
Dude, when I first found that, I was working in a restaurant still, and I sent it to every single friend I had that I knew worked in an office.
So...
It was the best.
You know what I absolutely love the fact that people on Vine would just throw dildos in there randomly, right?
He loves trampolines.
Right. No, I'm talking like there are multiple videos that I can think of that had dildos in it from TikTok, right? Or not
Yes.
TikTok, from
What?
Vine. From Vine.
Yeah. But on TikTok,
I think the
far
only
less dildos.
the only time I come across dildos on TikTok is like when they're
When you're
doing
watching your own
TikToks?
videos.
Yeah.
Brandon.
No.
Great minds.
I've come across several times different like TikTok accounts that make sex toys. So they'll just have videos of them doing like the silicone pouring into their molds and shit. I'm just
Right.
like I want to see people like carrying around boxes of dildos just for shits and giggles. I don't want to see how to make dildos. I know how to make dildos. I want the good old fashioned humor that we had on Vine for so long.
Just the right amount of whiskey in my glass that the bell of my Glencairn caught it and nothing spilled.
You know what's weird is the bell of my cock sometimes spills.
And nothing catches it.
So, do you think that Mark's referring to a fun piercing he's thinking of getting, or an STD he's definitely got?
I'm going to say both.
Got it.
No, I just keep a vibrating butt plug in my ass at all times, so sometimes a little cummy trips out. I haven't said cummy in so long. I completely forgot that was one of Brandon's trigger words.
I did not like any of that. That was all horrible.
Wait. I got to throw in the other trigger word for Brandon. Sometimes when the cummies drip out, they get my panties wet.
Ew.
There we go. Cross the finish line. Both in this conversation and with my dick.
I've seen that TikTok a lot, Jeff.
Yeah,
It's such a good
I've
one.
seen that in a
was
lot
the
of
first one
derivative
where I
ones.
was like, oh, this is why people
TikToks
like
are funny.
You know, I'm going to be
No,
honest
I
with
was
you.
like-
I've never actually played GoldenEye.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is wrong with you? And also, how is that not a game that we're having you play?
Well, see, the thing is,
Well,
my
because let's be honest. If we have to watch Mark play that game, we are going to murder him.
that's fair, absolutely fair. But also, the reason I didn't play it in my youth is my parents didn't buy me video games.
Well, I mean,
They
that's
also
what you
didn't
said.
buy you Legos.
They also...
Or love.
Now I'm sad.
Or not. You know.
Hey, when your dad apologized, did he also give you the money he owed you for your Lego set?
Now I'm sad again.
Oh, it's okay. I'm happy again.
I'm glad. I'm glad that my fucked up life brings you so much joy.
It really does. I mean, it's my favorite episodes every time.
What is the best way to hide your
Erection.
own body?
Your own body?
I don't want people to find me after I'm gone.
Don't worry.
Nobody's gonna be looking.
No one's gonna. You beat me to it.
I know. I saw where that was going.
Peruvian jungles.
That was also very obvious.
No one's gonna think to look for Mark there, and let's be honest, something's gonna eat you.
Huh.
Probably from the asshole out.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, you get to die the way you lived.
An asshole.
Fuck. Okay, I guess.
I love you.
I don't.
I don't feel it. I don't feel like it's true.
Did you guys ever hear about the time that, like, people, I don't know where he was, but, like, I think he was doing an interview or something, and someone did accidentally unplug him?
No, that's not what happened.
Yes,
No,
it
he
is.
made it
No.
sound like he was unplugged.
What happened was somebody kicked an extension cord and a loud beeping came from his chair, but he didn't like actually unplug him. He just made it look like he did, and then they found him
They
laughing
did
like a fucking idiot.
unplug him.
No, he died.
It's just not the part they thought of. And he
Oh.
started, and he immediately fell over. So they thought they killed him.
and then they found him laughing. I want to know what it looked like when Stephen Hawking laughed.
It probably looked like how he usually looked.
Yeah, right.
I was going to say I could ask him, but he hasn't smiled since we brought him back from the dead.
No, he's actually been pissed.
Well, I mean, he didn't smile before that, so.
Sure he did. Look at
Sure he did.
Look at this big old smile he had.
That big old underbite.
It doesn't look like a human smile, but it's a smile.
Oh, that's a smile if I ever saw one.
That's a better smile than what I thought was going to be showing up.
And
Yeah.
there's
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Yep.
His ears are enormous.
Is it that his
That-
ears are enormous?
That's the headrest, Jeff, you asshole.
Is it that his ears are
I was wondering why he
enormous?
died in the back.
Or is the rest of his body just so atrophied that it looks enormous in comparison?
You know,
How
it's funny. Him
clean
and Roger
those
Ebert kind of
four
look the same by the end of their lives.
Right.
You
Tell you
know,
what, this is a good promotion for Intel.
oh my god, you're absolutely right about Roger Ebert. What the fuck happened to his face?
He lost his jaw.
How?
Cancer.
Oh,
Oh, I guess I won't
What the
watch
fuck's
it.
happening with Mr. T?
apparently he
It's
gave
a sermon. You've
Oh.
seen his music video, right?
no.
Mother, there is no other like mother. So you better treat her right.
All right, let's do this.
See, what happened is people get
This thing
sidetracked
about
by
Mr.
my
T is
theories.
long.
Mr. T is on a mission to deliver the gospel and offer inspiration to those who have hit hard times.
Well, it's a blessing from God. There's a calling on my life.
He's best known as an actor on the A-Team.
I'm Mr. T. I got rings, diamonds on every finger. 40 pounds of gold. That's what it was, 40 pounds.
And the tough boxer on Rocky 3.
Dead meat. I know people see me, they know me from Rocky 3 and the A-Team. That's fine, that's what I do, that's my work. But as a calling, I am a Christian.
Mr. T says today is not about autographs or taking
Kristen.
pictures. He has a message he wants to deliver.
And the biggest joy I get when people say, wow, Mr. T, I didn't expect to hear what you said, but I needed that.
During his one-hour sermon at Lord's Gym in Roseville, he spoke about growing up poor, one of 12 siblings, but never turning to a life of crime.
So that's why I come to tell the dope addict, the drug user, the hit man, the bank robber, tell them, hey, you don't have to do that no more. God love you. You don't have to steal. You don't have to rob. You don't have to break in nobody's house. You don't have to beat up nobody. Turn your life around.
Lord's Gym pastors say when Mr. T talks, people listen.
You better respect your mama, and you better do right.
Mr. T is a
Oh my
cancer survivor.
God.
He says he's always been spiritual.
Wow.
His name is Clancy Bird.
mean, that's
but his
a pretty
work with
good
the
name.
Make-A-Wish Foundation and terminally ill children put life into perspective.
So my life changed. You know, I'm not just some big black brute that people think of as frightening and all that. The kids know my heart. They say, we love Mr. T.
He asks that we all do our part to live better lives and to help the homeless.
We as Christians, we got to go out there and love on the people instead of just walking by and say, ooh, look at them, that's just so pitiful and what. Something happened. Everybody, they wasn't born out there homeless. Something happened along the way.
In Roseville, Leticia Wardaz, KCLR 3 News. If you want to eat
So when did we watch that?
Well, we were dicking around while we were trying to, do story time.
We thought you were going to be longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why did that come up? Of all the things
I
you
don't
could have
remember.
dickered around with.
I don't know.
Also,
But have you ever seen
that
the
doesn't
music
feel
video?
very fair to try to make fun of because, I don't know, I thought that was kind of genuine.
I got nothing to make fun of there. That was genuinely a good time to listen to.
So
Okay.
that was one of those things where I found out about it because, like, I was flipping through channels in high school at, like, 1 in the morning, and there was just a Mr. T sermon. But it was old school Mr. T with the mohawk and the fucking earrings and all the gold and everything. Oh, it was